welcome. Happy Saturday, you guys. Hello. It's time to get to it. It is time to talk about it. Happy Saturday. Your content, it should be making you money, Miss Ma'am. Your content should be making you money, sir. And if it is not, you're doing it wrong. Hello, heaven. Your content should be making you money, and if it is not, you are doing it wrong. Okay? Not only should it be making you money, you should also be making money while you're asleep. And if you are not, you're doing it wrong. Okay? We're gonna get to it. I got you. We here. I want you to understand this. Fear. Fuck everything and run. Fear stands for fuck everything and run, and fear stands for false evidence appearing real. That fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from starting the business you have been manifesting for years. That fear is keeping you in your comfort zone. That fear is keeping you from posting the content. That fear is keeping you from showing up consistently and talking to your audience about your digital product. And that fear is keeping you second guessing. And until you let go of that fear, you will not make any money online. You will not make a dime online, okay? Something else I need you to know is this: you only need one good digital product. So many of you guys think you need 10. So many of you guys think you need 100 products. No, ma'am, no, sir, you were wrong. You only need one. And that one good digital product that you have can and will replace your entire paycheck, okay? You only need to swap one out every 6 months or so. So I just closed out my mentorship. I ran up $45,000 just off of that. So I'm telling you this because you only need one. It is how you promote it. It is how you talk about it that gets you the sales. Now, for those of you guys who are new here, my name is Jasmine. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey. What I want to know is this: who on this live would love to make money while they're asleep? If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. If you would love the opportunity to learn how to make money online and actually do it, we got to throw that in there too. You got to actually do it, okay? If you would love the opportunity to make money online and actually do it, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Very good. Who on this live would love to turn their knowledge, their skills, their experiences, and their passions into something that makes them money while they're asleep? If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. Hello, Latoya. Hello, Anakin. Hello. I am in Virginia. Hello. If that is you, put a 1 in the chat. I know I'm talking to somebody on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Good afternoon. Who on this live would love to turn their cell phones into a money-making machine? You can make money anywhere in the world if you actually do the things I tell you to do. If you would love that lifestyle, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Very good, Lizzie. Very good, Joe. Very good, Latoya. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat. Let's go, TikTok. Let me get some more 1s on this chat. Let's go. Now, I want us to be honest here. Let's have a moment of truth. How many of you guys, thank you, Deb, how many of you guys have allowed fear to hold you back from making money online? Let's be honest. I know I have. If you have, and you're ready to stop, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Good afternoon, Ivy. If you have allowed fear to hold you back, but you are ready to stop, okay, we got to be heavy on the ready to stop. You may not know how to stop, but you are ready to stop. See, I'm not here to entertain you. I am here to motivate, inspire you, and get you moving, okay? If you love to be on TikTok for a good time, not a long time, respectfully, swipe up. I am only interested in helping people who actually want to take action, okay? So you may not know how to move with the fear yet, but you are done letting fear keep you from making money online. If that is you, put a 1 in the chat. Thank you, Gifted Mind, for the follow. If that is you, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go, TikTok. Let's go, YouTube. Let's go. Very good. Thank you. Now, what I want to know is this: how many of you guys are sick and tired of dragging yourself to a job that leaves you drained. Thank you, Lamone. Thank you, Neek, for the follow. Hi, 415. How many of you guys are tired of dragging yourself to a job that you hate, that leaves you overworked and underpaid? And you're ready to change that. See, on my life, on this side of TikTok, on this side of YouTube, we're about action. Okay? We're not just gonna talk a good talk. No, we're gonna walk it. We're going to put one foot in front of the other, okay? We're going to walk the walk. And if that is you, put a 1 in the chat. I barely spend time with my daughter. Well, guess what, 415? Imagine a life where you get to spend all the time with your daughter while you make money all from your phone. See, we always have our phone attached to us at the hip. So many of you guys check your phone before you even brush your teeth. Imagine waking up to $500. You ain't even brushed your teeth yet. You ain't even get the eye boogers out your eyes. Imagine waking up to $500 while you were asleep. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how peaceful your life would be if you actually set things up so that could be you? Listen to me. I never thought that could be me. It is what, 11:54 a.m. my time, and I have already made $700. What did I do so far? I got up, put myself together, went to the gym, recorded some content, and now I'm here and I'm already sitting at $700. And if I can do it, you can do it too. But the question is, are you going to? If I was to actually teach you what to do, are you actually going to do it? Because so many of you guys love to scroll, watch, wish, hope, manifest, and pray. But if you do not actually do the things, if you do not actually put one foot in front of the other and actually get started, you ain't gonna do it. I can do it too by face. Absolutely, Ivy. I'm so glad you brought that up. YouTube. Ivy asked, can she still make money online and be faceless? Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Whether you're faceless or front and center, you can do all of the things. You just have to actually do it, okay? Now, for those of you guys who are new here, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. TikTok, make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. They steal my videos, and they make fake accounts, and they message you, okay? So I don't do crypto, and I do not do Bitcoin. I teach you how to turn your content into cash. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I teach you how to run up a bag with digital products, okay? No crypto, no Bitcoin. Also, if I say anything on this live, YouTube, you're included, if I say anything on this live that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen, okay? The more we engage, interact, and share, the more this live will be pushed to more people, okay? So let's get the word out because there's enough money out here for everybody. I got you, girl. You came to the right place, Ivy. There is enough money for everybody to get their share. So let's interact and engage. So just like this live found you, we can allow it to find other people too. My goal is 10K likes and 100 shares. Oh! Clock it. And one thing about Jasmine always gets what she wants. And I'm gonna teach you how to do it too, okay? Now, who on this live does not know what a digital product is? If that is you, go ahead and put a me in the chat. No shame, no. We are going to start from the very beginning so that no student is left behind. If you are unsure, if you think you have an idea, but you're not quite sure what a digital product even is, go ahead and put me in the chat. Very good, medical mom. Very good, let's go. Very good, YouTube. Very good, 415. Let's get some more me's in this chat. I know everybody don't know. Some of y'all think y'all know a little song, but you don't know. I'm gonna make sure you know by the time this live is over. Very good, very good. Okay, let's talk about it. A digital product is something you do not have physical possession of, okay? So think of a movie on Netflix, a song on your Apple Music or Spotify. You don't physically have it, right? It's all somewhere in the cloud, all on your phone, your tablet, your TV, your laptop, okay? Now, one thing I want you guys to understand is this. So many of us try to convince ourselves that something's not gonna work for us before we even give it a go. Some of you guys might be over the age of 40, 50, and you have already convinced yourself, well, I'm not good with technology, so this isn't gonna work for me. You're wrong. You're wrong. Anyone at any age can make money online. How do I know? I have several students who are over the age of 50. They were not brought up with cell phones with internet. They ain't have apps when they were teenagers. And they are running up a check all from their phone and spending more time with their grandkids, which was their goal. So if they can do it, you can do it too. Get out your head. Stop trying to convince yourself you can't do something before you even try. That's toxic. That is toxic as hell. And you have to stop, okay? As long as you know how to text, which you do, because you be texting all day long. You know how to click on the apps and swipe through, right? Okay. You know how to watch some reels. You know how to use your phone, and you will use your phone to make money. Do I make myself clear? Now, you can create a digital product doing anything. That's the beauty of it. Anything that you have knowledge in, anything that you have skills with, anything that you have experience in, anything that you have a passion for, you can make a digital product with it. Imagine a life where you get up every single day and you're excited about life. You're not stressing about bills. You're not stressing about going to work. You're excited to get in front of your phone, get in front of your camera, be yourself. Talk about things that you're truly passionate about, help other people, and get paid. Sounds like the life, right? It is. It is. And you can do this. You can do this. Now, you could do an eBook. So you could package up your knowledge and your skills and turn it into some type of ebook, a guide, right? Maybe you know how to save money. You can make an ebook teaching people how to save money, okay? Maybe you know how to exercise. Maybe you lost weight. You could teach people how to eat healthy. Maybe you're a very positive person. You have a very strong mindset. You could teach people and motivate people. You could do an ebook, an e-course. You could even do a private community. So think about like a school, and you charge people a recurring subscription price to get in and learn what you know. Imagine waking up and you're recording content, you're being yourself, and people are so excited to tune in to you. Absolutely, absolutely. If you want that life, go ahead and put me in the chat. If you want that life and you're actually gonna get started, we gotta be, listen, one thing about me, I'm not with the talking. We don't do that on this side. Okay, on this side, we talk and we do. We don't just talk just to talk. Some of y'all just hear yourself talk. You talk all day. Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna be this. Ain't did nothing yet. I'm only interested in the action takers. The people who actually put one foot in front of the other and get started, okay? You may not have all the answers. You may not know what the hell you're doing, but you are willing to execute. You are willing to do the things that I tell you to do. That's who I'm trying to talk to. Not the people who just like to talk and be entertained for a good 5 minutes just to run away from the life they hate. I ain't got time for it. Absolutely not. If you can imagine that life for yourself, put a me in the chat. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. I need to see some more me's. Let's go. If you don't imagine that, then why are you here? Hello. If you can't imagine that, why are you here? Because if you can't imagine it, you're not going to do it. Very good forever. Very good. Listen, if you can't even begin to fathom that life, then you're not even going to do it. You're not. So there's really no point. You might as well swipe up and go on ahead to another live. Maybe watch somebody do some dances and stuff. But this live is for people who can imagine it and they're willing to do it. I love it forever. Very good. Now, one thing, I'm gonna teach you guys how to create and sell your digital products. I'm gonna teach you how to package up your skills, your passions, your knowledge, your experience. You're going to make this digital product and you're going to resell it over and over and over again, okay? That's the beauty of it. You made it once and you sell it over and over and over again. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that. But what I need you to promise me is that you're gonna take notes. Note takers are money makers, okay? Because listen, you can listen, you can hear me, but you're gonna forget. We're humans at the end of the day. When life be lifing, when the kids be crying, when you get busy, you're gonna forget the things that we talked about, and then you're not gonna do none of it, okay? So take notes. Grab your pen, grab your paper. Over here now, writing ideas and taking notes. Very good. See, this is what I love. Action takers. Action takers, okay? Now, let's talk about it. I'm going to give you 2 free apps. And these apps that I give you can literally make you money online, but only if you actually use them. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for app numero uno, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me get some ones in this chat. And for those of you guys who are new here, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. Very good, Medical. Very good, V. I love it. I have been a full-time content creator for 5 years, okay? Full-time. I have been making money all from my phone for 5 years, okay? I started during COVID. And before COVID, I was working a 9 to 5 that I absolutely hated. I felt trapped, I felt overworked, and I felt underpaid. I was underpaid. I was broke as hell, okay? Paycheck to paycheck. Robbing Patrice to pay Paula. Every single week. Every single week. And I had dreamed of running a business like I do now. But I was so afraid that I wasn't gonna be able to do it. I was allowing fear in my head. I was talking about what won't gonna work. I was procrastinating. I was so worried about people were gonna say, all of the things. And now look at me. I'm in my dream apartment, driving my dream car, living my dream life, and teaching people how to do it too. So I say all of this to say, if I can do it, you can do it too. Now, will you? I don't know. Most of you, no. You're not, because you don't want to get out your comfort zone. You just like to talk the talk. You just talking. You're not really gonna do it. Okay, that's how I know. Some of y'all gonna put one foot in front of the other, get rolling. Some of y'all, nah. Here we go. App number 1, write it down, write it down. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, Canva, Canva. Canva, Canva, Canva. Let's talk about it. It's free. It is free. So that excuse that you love to use, I gotta wait till payday. That excuse don't apply here because it's free. She said, I already got it. Now, let me ask you this, medical mom. Are you using it to make you money? I need to know. This is what I'm talking about. We're gonna talk about Canva in a second, but let me say this to y'all. Let me say this to y'all. Listen to me very closely. A lot of times, we like to consume content, okay? Let me talk to y'all real quick. We like to consume, we like to watch, right? We like to think that we're learning things by watching, by consuming. But you wanna know how you really learn? By doing. I don't want you guys to just be consumers of content. I need you to start creating content because you can have all the information you want. You could have all the apps. You could have all the ChatGPT prompts. You could have everything you need. But information without implementation gets you nowhere. And you convince yourself that because you're watching lives and you're watching people's YouTube videos and you're going to the free webinars, you think in your head you're being productive. No, you're not. You're not. You're wasting time. Because you have to actually do it. You need to learn it and you need to do it. So many of y'all are full-time students, okay? You just want to learn, but you're not doing. Listen, the money comes from doing, not from learning, okay? All right. So we got Canva, C-A-N-V-A, it's free. Now let's talk about Canva and how you're gonna run up this money. Okay, let's talk about it. You will use Canva for all your digital product needs. Okay, if you need a business logo, go on Canva. You need some Instagram Reels, TikTok videos, go on Canva. YouTube thumbnails, Canva. Maybe you wanna create an eBook, Canva. You can even download journals and workbooks that are already on Canva, already done. You can download those and upload those to your hosting site and start selling that. I can't make this up. So you will use Canva for all of the things. Now, what irritates me the most about people, and you might be on here, you might be one of these people. People will take time out their day to download apps like Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, Zeus, Amazon. It's the weekend. And they will sit there on their couch or in their bed and watch these apps just to waste time. They will spend all day binge watching movies and TV shows, wasting time, not making a dime. But what they won't do Right, taking up space for no reason. Very good. But what they will not do is take 3 seconds to download a free app and start making money online. What I need us to do is be intentional with our time. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are not getting any younger. Hate to burst your bubble, but the age you are today, right now, this hour, is the youngest you will ever be. Tomorrow you will be a little bit older. And day after day of no progress, no motion, is time wasting. We have got to stop talking about what we're going to do, and we have to actually start doing it. Time is of the essence. Because some of y'all been talking about businesses for the past 5 years, ain't started not near business yet. So what are we doing? Okay, now if you're going to actually use Canva to make money this time, if you already have it, but you ain't used it, if you haven't had it, but you got it now, go ahead and put Canva in the chat. I want to see who the action takers really are today. If you are going to put one foot in front of the other, you're not just going to talk the talk, but you're going to walk the walk starting today. Go ahead and put Canva in the chat, Canva, type it. Very good, medical mom. This is what I love to see. YouTube, let me get some more Canvas in the chat. Let's go. We got to take action. Also, for those of you guys who are just joining, my name is Jasmine and I'm glad to have you. Make sure, very good, V. Make sure you guys follow me so you do not lose me. I don't do crypto and I don't do Bitcoin. They steal my videos and make fake accounts and then message you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I teach you how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine. I teach you how to turn your content into cash. I teach you how to create and sell these digital products. No crypto, no Bitcoin. All right, great. So we got Canva. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. Let's get some more 2s in this chat. And what did I say at the beginning of this live? We have to let go of fear. The energy on the live is letting me know. Very good, Al. A lot of you guys are still holding on to fear. Listen, fear will keep you from posting your content. Fear will keep you from thinking that you're good enough. Not good enough, excuse me. Fear will keep you thinking that you're not good enough to do any of this. Fear will have you doubting yourself. Fear will have you not posting. It will have you not finishing the product. It won't even let you promote the product because you're so worried about the what ifs. Who don't like me? Who's gonna unfollow? Who's gonna say what? I don't wanna look stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. That is fear. That is false evidence appearing real. And that fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from starting the business. Listen, if you don't learn how to move with fear, you will have no business. You will have no content and you will have no products and you'll have no sales. I can give you all this information, but the sad part is most of y'all are not even going to get started because you don't even think you can. You don't even think you're worthy. You can't get out your head. Fear is a devil work, period. Period. She said, fear is the devil's work. I need you to get out your comfort zone. Let's do something different today that we didn't do yesterday. That's how we get started. Information without implementation gets you nowhere. Some of y'all already had Canva. I didn't even teach you none yet. You already had it. That's the information. But if you're not using it, if you're not implementing it, you're still right where you started, at square one. Okay? We have to choose today to get started. App number 2. App number 2, write it down. Note takers are money makers. Hello, Happy. App number 2, write this down. Here we go. Note takers are money makers. Chat GPT. Chat GPT, let's talk about it. It's free. It is free. So that excuse that y'all love to use, I got to wait till payday, honey. That doesn't even apply here. See, some of y'all got so many excuses. You got pre-made excuses. Listen to me. That don't even apply because this app is free. So You ain't gotta wait till payday nothing. You can get started today. But will you? I don't know. I don't know. Now let's talk about ChatGPT and how you're gonna make a lot of money. This app, okay, will make you a shit ton of money, excuse my French. Happy Heart said, yes, got ChatGPT and got Canva. My question for you is now, are you using it to make money? Or is it sitting there collecting data dust? Information without implementation gets us nowhere, okay? We gotta actually move. Now, you will use ChatGPT for everything. Very good, taking notes, this is what I love to hear. You will use it for everything. Kind of dusty. This is what I mean. We are not getting younger, you guys. We are getting older. Time is of the essence. You will be another day older tomorrow. In the next hour. You will never be as young as you are today, right now, if you don't move. We have got to stop just being obsessed with taking on information. We have to actually implement it. And we got to let go of the fear so that we can do that. Okay? Great. So, ChatGPT, I use it for my company. I need to use it to make... Yes, Tay, you need to use it for you, your business, your money. Not for your boss, but for you. Okay? I've created all kinds of things for a company that could care less about me. And I'm glad you acknowledge that. That's what I'm talking about. You have acknowledged the problem, and now you're gonna put one foot in front of the other, right? And you're going to actually do. Skool is finding out. Very good resume, very good. All right, let's talk about ChatGPT, how you're gonna make a shit ton of money. Excuse my French, but it's true, okay? You will use ChatGPT to help you write your eBooks, your product descriptions. It will even help you with content ideas if you actually use it. And what did I tell y'all? I don't care how old you are. As long as you are not 6 feet under, which you're not because you're on this live, you can use all of these apps to make money online. So many times we try to count ourselves out of something and you ain't even start yet. Some of y'all in your head, see, you got pre-made excuses. Oh my gosh, she gave me 2 apps. I'm over the age of 50. I can't do this. I'm not good with technology. A lot of my students are over the age of 50 and they make lots of money. And they get to spend time with their grandkids, which is what they wanted to do. So I don't care what your age is. Age ain't nothing but a number. If you know how to use your phone, which you do, stop trying to convince yourself that you don't, because you do. You knew how to click up on this app. You knew how to swipe up. You knew how to hit that follow button. You knew how to double tap that screen, true or false. You know how to text them kids and tell them their chores better be done before you get home. So you know how to use your phone. And you will use your phone to make money online. Stop talking about you too old. No, you're not. Some of y'all's excuses, well, I ain't got no time. I work 2 jobs. Oh, you got time. But you know what you do with your spare time? Watch information and not implement nothing. Sit on Instagram looking at funny videos. Spend the weekend watching Tyler Perry movies. Be outside now that it's hot outside. You at the pool party, you at the cookouts, you at happy hours and Taco Tuesdays. Talking about something you ain't got time. Oh, you got time. You got plenty of time. Very good. I know I'm talking to somebody. So you have time to start this business. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Now, like I said, you will use ChatGPT. Look, I'm telling you what you're going to do. You're going to use ChatGPT to make some money. Okay? Now, we got Canva and we got ChatGPT. Thank you. We have to put these apps together and make this product. I have paid for Canva, ChatGPT, Issue, and all the other apps. I purchased white label digital products. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you brought that up. So ChatGPT does have a subscription. You can pay for the subscription if you want to, but you don't need to. It just limits how many things you can ask it within a 24-hour period, okay? But you are still good with free. Don't feel like you have to upgrade. You can stay with free, all right? Okay, so we got Canva, we got ChatGPT. We're gonna put it together and make this product. Now I'm gonna give you the first prompt, and I suggest that you write it down. I suggest you write this down. Note takers are money makers. Also, you guys, do not forget about our live goals. Listen to me. We are a community. If I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen. Let's share the live. Let's engage. Let's go crazy, because the more we interact with this live, the more the live will get pushed to more people who are sick and tired of robbing Patrice to pay Paula too. Okay, very good. So prompt number one, thank you. Prompt number one, write it down. Write it down. You will open up ChatGPT and you're gonna put in there, give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. I'm gonna say it again. Note takers are money makers. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. If we got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If we got that, put got that in the chat. No one will be left behind, not up on this live. If you need it repeated, say so. If you got that, put got that. Very good, very good. Let's get some more got that's. I see lots of people on this live. I need to make sure you are not left behind. That is prompt number one. Very good, Netta, very good, medical. This is what I'm talking about. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem, okay? Now you're gonna hit enter. It's going to give you what you asked for. It's going to give you 10. Now, what did we say? A digital product is anything, okay? It could be an ebook. It could be a course, e-course. It could be some type of community. It could be some journals, some workbooks. Digital products just means anything on your phone, tablet, TV, laptop. That's all it means, okay? Now, when you're trying to figure out which one to use, let me give you a word to the wise. Listen, I love taking the easy route, okay? I know we got to work hard, but I'd rather work smarter, okay? I'd rather work smarter than harder. And when it comes to business, we have to be consistent. When it comes to life, any goal that you have in your life requires consistency. Whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to get in shape, whether you're trying to save money, whether you're trying to fix your credit, whether you're trying to start a business, whether you're trying to get a job, it doesn't matter. You need to be consistent, right? Now, it is so much easier to be consistent in business when you choose something that you actually love to do, something that you have skills and knowledge in, a passion for. Y'all don't see me on these lives teaching y'all how to do algebra. One, I have no knowledge and experience in it, and two, I don't have a passion for it. So I will not be able to be consistent. I'll probably be strong for about 10 minutes, and then you'll never see me on live again talking about it because I don't like math. Okay? So I want you to choose something that you actually like. You can make a lot of money in whatever it is as long as you are consistent with it. Don't be choosing stuff just because you think that's where the money is. No, the money is wherever you put it. Money flows where energy goes. I'm gonna say that again. Write that down. Money flows where energy goes. So if you put your energy into something and you're consistent with it, you will make a lot of money in that. Okay? I promise you. So choose what you like. Now, let's say you looked at 10, you don't like any of them, fine. Just ask for 10 more. Keep asking until you find something you want to run with, okay? All right, yes, money flows where energy goes. So if you don't like fitness, don't choose no fitness stuff because that's what, girl, you don't fitness. So how are you going to be consistent teaching people how to fitness and you don't even want to sweat? Okay, choose something that you like, please. Okay, now, once you choose the idea that you want to run with, this is prompt number 2, write this down. You will put in ChatGPT, write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. I'm going to say it again. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. One more time for the hard-headed people in the back. Note takers are money makers. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. If we got that, put got that in the chat. You're going to hit enter. If we got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. Not up on this live. Time is of the essence. You said you was gonna get started. I don't just want you watching, I want you actually doing. Do not get up off my live and go right back to your regular scheduled programming of excuses, hesitations, procrastinating, talking about what ain't gonna work and you ain't even tried. Got that? Yes, very good, Netta, very good. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. You're gonna hit enter. This is what I mean. It has never been easier than today to make money online. Listen, when I was starting this 5 years ago, I actually had to write my own damn ebook. I actually had to use my brain. It has never been easier than today to get started. You know why? Because it literally just wrote it for you. ChatGPT just wrote it for you. Yet so many of you guys are still not gonna do it because you don't even think you can, even though it's right there in front of you. It wrote it. I can't make this up. You will copy and paste what ChatGPT gave you into your Canva template. So you're gonna open up Canva, you're gonna type in eBooks in the search bar. Look, they got hundreds and thousands of templates to choose from, just pick one. And you can customize any of them, okay? You can add colors, you can change the fonts, you can add pictures, do what you do. You will copy and paste what ChatGPT gave you into your Canva template. Now, you're making an ebook here. So I need you to make sure it looks ebook-like, okay? Less is more. So you don't need 50 pictures on one page. You don't need 20 colors on one page. Less is more. Just make sure it's clean, simple, and legible. That's it. Clean, simple, legible, okay? Once you have finished copying and pasting and you made it look clean, simple, and legible, you will download it as a PDF file. P is in Peter, D is in dog, F is in Franklin, PDF file. And you will upload that file to your hosting site, Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, and Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroads, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Okay? Do we got that? If we got all of that, got that in the chat. No student left behind. Hello, Darren. Good afternoon. No student left behind. Not up on my live. I know that was a lot of information. That was information overload. But do you got that? Got that in the chat if you are caught up. So you're going to download it as a PDF file. P is in Peter, D is in dog, and F is in Franklin. And you will upload it to your hosting site. Now, let me give you some words of wisdom. Okay, if you just started your journey today or yesterday, look, start on Gumroad. See, I use Stand Store. I love Stand Store. Stand Store has a lot of features that will really expand your business, but Stand Store costs money, okay? And I don't want you spending money on these things until you actually start making money, okay? So start on Gumroad. Gumroad is free. They only charge you when you make a sale. They don't charge you a monthly subscription like Stand Store does. So start on Gumroad. They charge you 10% of every sale, which is great because if you don't make any sales, then you ain't spending nothing. Gumroad, Gumroad, Gumroad. So like chewing gum and then a road, like a street, but a road, okay? Now, start on Gumroad. Now, once you start getting that traffic, because you're going to do the things I tell you to do, you're not just going to listen to what I'm telling you to do, you're going to actually do it. You're going to put one foot in front of the other. Very good, thank you. You're going to get things done. Then you're going, once you get that traffic and start making that money, come to Stand Store. Because Stand Store has a lot of features that will help you grow your business, okay? But Stand Store is $99 a month. That's pretty steep when you're just getting started, okay? That's very steep when you just get started. Download PDF into Canva, then upload. Yes, I have Gumroad already. Very good, very good, very good. So yes, start with Gumroad. Start with Gumroad, get that traffic, post that content, and then come to Stand Store. Now, let's talk about this. We just created the product. That's what we did. We took Canva and we took ChatGPT and we put it together and we made our digital product. That's what we did. But let me explain something to you. The money is not in the creation. Thank you for the follow. The money is not in the creation, okay? Anyone can make a digital product, right? Some of y'all have already done that. Some of y'all already had the apps. You can make it. But the problem is you haven't learned how to sell it. Oh, see, the money is not in the creation, okay? Just because you put an ebook together or you downloaded some workbooks or journals off of Canva does not mean you're going to automatically make money. No, that's not what that means. That just means you know how to use Canva and ChatGPT and make something. But if you do not learn how to market and sell, you won't make a dime. And the reason why, so listen, people fail at this step. They fail here, right here at sales, not at creation. People love to put pretty pictures together and make their branding look pretty and have all the aesthetics and do the whole soft girl theme on their profiles and make sure everything matches, right? Women love to do that part. But they don't love to show up and sell it. Why? Because, well, I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to be annoying. What if people unfollow me? What if I come off like I'm begging? I'm not good at sales. These are things that people say. You have probably said this. But let me explain something to you. That is that fear. That's that fear that we have been talking about this whole time. False evidence appearing real. Because first of all, selling is not begging, selling is solving. That's number one. You're not begging anything, you're solving. You're helping somebody with your product. So that's number one. Number two, that fear that you refuse to let go of is what's keeping you from talking about your product every day. You don't want to be annoying so bad that you would rather just not say anything about your product. You're so afraid about what people are going to say about you, you won't even post your content. You're so used to coming up with excuses, you keep postponing your progress. Some of you guys live in this world of perfectionism. Oh, it's not perfect. And because you think things are supposed to be perfect, you won't even launch. You've been sitting on a half-done digital product for the past 6 months. But all of these things that you're struggling with all ties back to fear. It's all fear. And that fear has you in a chokehold. And until you let go of the fear, or at least learn how to move with fear, you will not make a dime. And a lot of y'all already know that because you already have your product, whether you made it yourself or it's a done for you or you downloaded some journals off of Canva, but you haven't sold it because you won't let go of the fear. You won't show up consistently because you don't want to be annoying. You're so afraid that people will unfollow you. You know what I say? Who cares? I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. I don't give not one fucks. Seriously. Because I don't let fear keep me from making money online. Not no more. I used to have all those same issues. Well, what if my friends and family say something? What if I get trolls in the comments? I don't care no more. Imagine a life where you have your product and you launch it and you show up confidently, you record your content, you're not second guessing, you're not trying to be perfect, you believe in yourself, you no longer have excuses, you go live and you know how to be yourself, you're not putting on a front, you're not shy and worrying about who's gonna say what, and you actually make money. Wouldn't that be nice? You know, you could have that. You could do that. You can literally do that today. But you know why most of you guys aren't? Because you don't even think you can. Or You might not think you can, or you are so addicted to consuming information. You want to consume as many lives. You want to watch as many YouTube videos. You want to go to all the free webinars because in your mind, you're doing something. But that free information that you're so addicted to, that you think is really helping you, is not even holding you accountable. It doesn't come with any type of support. When you're in those moments of self-doubt, we all have self-doubt. I'm no different. We all doubt ourselves. That's normal human emotion. But you have no support for when those moments creep in to snap you right out of it. You have no one to inbox when you're in your second guessing mode. You have no one to talk to when you're questioning whether or not your content is good enough, or when you have questions with your digital product. See, free information doesn't come with that. It don't come with none of that. But in your mind, you're doing stuff because you're listening, you're taking it in, but you're not doing it. You're not doing it. Some of y'all already had Canva, true or false? Some of y'all already had ChatGPT, true or false? But you haven't done nothing with it. Not one thing. It's collecting data dust. So what good is that? Oh, I'm asking for the businesswoman that you say you want to be. What good does that do for you? It's still not putting no money in your pocket. You still won't let go of the fear. You still won't post. You still won't launch. And you still procrastinate. Well, for those of you guys, and I know it's only a small percentage of people, for those of you guys who are done sitting on the sidelines, you're done talking about the shoulda, woulda, couldas, you're actually ready to show up and make money online. You're ready to execute, right? You're ready to do what you have to do to finally start the business that you've been manifesting for years. Then I have the thing for you. I want you to join my Glow Up Academy. This is where you're held accountable. This is where you have support. This is where you have community. This is where you have access to me. This is where you have all of the information you need to post, to create, to launch, and to sell. And to build belief and confidence in yourself so you actually do it. See, we can talk about, oh, I'm gonna do the business, but you don't even believe that you can. And because you don't even believe that you can, you're still not doing. You still haven't posted. You still haven't even had the courage to go live. You still haven't even launched the product. No one even knows it exists because you're too stuck in here. You're too stuck. Time is of the essence. The day is today. Because tomorrow you will be another day older and another day in the same spot with no support, no accountability, no one to ask questions to, no one to hold you accountable, no one to check in and make sure you're doing what the hell you're supposed to be doing. For those of you guys who are ready, join the Glow Up Academy. TikTok, you guys have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get to my profile, click on my link tree right here in my bio. You're gonna click on my link tree again right here at the top. And you're gonna click right here where it says Glow Up Academy, the very top button. It is my school community. It is only $39 a month, cancel anytime. Come out with your product launched. Come out with your audience growing. Come out with your confidence to actually show up and be yourself. Come out with strategies, tips, and tricks that I use to make six figures every single year, all from my cell phone. You may not know what you're supposed to do yet. You may have 10,000 questions, but by the time you are done with me, everything will be answered. You will have the clarity, the strategies, and the confidence to actually make money online. We also meet weekly, every single week, because you're going to do what I tell you to do. Imagine a life where you actually get started and you actually have the results you've been praying for. Not the results you keep talking about, but don't ever do, but the results that you actually put one foot in front of the other and get done. My students came with me, no confidence. So worried about what everyone's gonna say. What if no one likes me? What if no one views it? What if the product isn't right? What if no one buys? Now they got full-fledged YouTube channels. A lot of my students wanted to be faceless because they were so afraid of what people were gonna say about the way they looked. That's why they wanted to be faceless. Now they got full-fledged YouTube channels showing their whole face and all. Being themselves, not even being shy. You wouldn't even know they used to be shy looking at their videos. Some of my students were so afraid to go live. What if people laugh? What if no one joins? What if I trip over my words? Now they go live and make sales. They actually sell. So many of my students already had the digital product together, but they were so afraid to tell people about it because they didn't want to come off like they're begging. Now, in every single video they post, they talk about how their product will change your life. You would have never thought in a million years they were second guessing their product. Never would have thought it. She said, I was like that. Me too. And now looking at my live today, you would have no idea that I used to once second guess my abilities, what to say, how to show up. You would never have thought. The old me would have never even told you about my Glow Up Academy. I would have just hoped and prayed. You just automatically clicked on the link in my bio and you just stumbled upon it and you just thought it was worth your investment. That's what I would have hoped for 5 years ago. Now, you want it or you don't. You ready to change or you're not? You ready to launch? You ready to show up? You ready to be confident? You ready to believe in yourself or you're not? You want to change your life or you don't? The choice is always yours. But just know that every single day that you, I don't know, is another day you could have had a sale. Another day you could have been posting your content, building your platforms, but you chose not to. You don't get no younger. The time is now. TikTok, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get there, once you get to my profile, click on the link tree. You can click on my link tree again right here. It is only $39 a month. Click on the top button where it says Glow Up Academy. You'll click join. Cancel anytime. YouTube, for you guys to enroll, you guys have to leave off of the live and come to my YouTube channel. Oopsies, 1 second. You have to leave off of the live and come to my YouTube channel. Once you get to my channel, click on where it says Skool.com and it takes you right to where you need to be. Okay, it's $39 a month, cancel anytime. But one thing I know, you're not going nowhere. Why? Because I'm gonna add nothing but value and give you nothing but results. All of my students are posting, they're launching, they're selling. All of the things I never thought they could do. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see who's actually going to make today their day 1. Also, when you guys enroll while we're live, once I get off of this live, you and I are going to have a chit chat on there. I want to know what you've been working on, what you've been struggling with, what are your goals for your business? What kind of content do you want to create? What are your ideas? Absolutely. I want to know everything. I want to know everything, okay? All right, who's ready for sales tip number 1? Thank you, Ashley. Who's ready for sales tip number 1? Put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. We ain't get no 1s. That means you're not ready, which means you was not going to do any of the things that we talked about. We just made the digital product. We used Canva, we used ChatGPT, and we put it together. Now we have to sell it. If you do not learn how to market and sell, you won't make a dime, as we already know. Some of you guys have already had your digital product and you still haven't sold it because you refuse to learn how to market and sell. And until you learn those things, you will not make a dime. Very good, Netta. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning. Let's get some more 1s in this chat. I see lots of people on YouTube and TikTok. Where are my 1s? You said you wanted to start making money online. Let's put our money where our mouth is. All you got to do is put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. If you are ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Did I scare you with the thought of accountability? Oh, see, this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I said I am only interested in helping action takers, because the minute I presented you with accountability, you froze to the point where you don't even want to put a 1 in the chat. You don't even want to put in 1 in the chat. The thought of being held accountable scared the hell out of you because you're so used to talking that now it's time to take action and you don't know if that's what you want to do. So many people love to complain about their situation, but only 1% of people actually want to change their situation. I'm sure you know people like that. You might be that person. You love to get on the phone and talk about to your friends what bills you can't pay, how you can't get this done, how you can't get that done. But most of the time, you're not really looking for solutions. You just like to talk. You just like to talk. Maybe you like the sound of your voice. I don't know. But this is what I mean by free information without implementation gets you nowhere. You have become so addicted to scrolling from one live to the next, soaking up as much information as you can, but you haven't done anything with it. Your product is still not launched. Your content is still not posted, and you still haven't made any sales. And you live like that day after day, getting comfortable with that. Because if you were to take 1 foot out of that comfort zone and do something just a little bit different than you did yesterday, you would be just a little bit closer to your goal. But the thought of that scares the hell out of you. Because who would you be if you weren't full of excuses? Who would you be if you actually held yourself accountable for once? Who would you be if you actually sold your product? Who would you be if you actually started to believe in yourself? Wow. Some of y'all don't even know. Some of y'all don't even know. Sales tip number 1. Listen, I can give you all the information, but the problem is you're not going to do it because you don't even think you can. Ain't that sad? Sales tip number 1. Let's see who actually does it. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. If they don't like you, they're not going to buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. So how do we get people to like us? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you. No. The only thing you can do is be yourself. As long as you show up consistently and you don't present yourself as someone that you're not, you will build a community of people who truly enjoy you. They'll watch all of your videos, they'll join your lives, and they will buy your digital products. But the reason why so many of you guys are failing at sales is because you're not even willing to do that. You're not willing to be yourself online because you don't even believe that you're worthy enough to do that. You're not willing to show up consistently because you don't even believe that you have the abilities to be consistent. And that is why you're not making sales. Now, how do we get people to know us? They have to like you, know you, trust you. Well, how do you get people to know you? One thing I'm never going to do is tell you to do something that I don't do or that I would not do. I need you to go live. Whether you're faceless or not, you can go live. Now, the question is, will you? Most of you, no, because that's going to require you to get out of your comfort zone, which is what so many of you guys refuse to do, which is why so many of you guys don't make sales. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No, but it's the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy and your vibes. It allows people to connect with you and talk to you. And it allows people to ask you questions. And it allows you to promote your digital product. What did we say about fear? Fear keeps you from launching. Fear keeps you from promoting. The fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from selling. Because the thought of having to tell people about your product scares the hell out of you because you don't want to come off like you're begging. You don't want to be annoying. You don't want people to unfollow you. You don't even think you're good at sales. These are all negative emotions tied to fear. And until you let go of that fear, you won't make any money online. And a lot of you guys already know that because you still haven't sold your product. Imagine being supported on your journey. Imagine having someone to talk to when you're letting fear creep back in. Imagine having someone hold you accountable so you actually do the things you said you were going to do. Imagine actually taking one foot out of that comfort zone, not even both, just one. And showing up differently today than you did yesterday. Imagine learning how to be consistent. Imagine actually starting the business you've been talking about for years. This is why you need to be in Glow Up Academy. This is why. So you can get held accountable. So you can learn how to believe in yourself. So you can learn how to go live and make sales. So you can learn how to create content. And so you can learn how to create a digital product and launch it. And you can learn how to change what's going on in here. Because like I said, I can give you all the information, but you're not going to use it because you don't even believe that you can. You don't even think you can. You don't even think you can so bad to the point that you don't even want to spend $1.33 a day to change your entire life. You don't even believe you're worth $1.33 a day. Houston, we have a serious problem. Netflix, oh yeah, they're worth it. Hulu, oh yeah, they're worth it. Drinks at the bar, oh yes, it's worth it. You don't think so. You don't think so. Because all of the problems that you're struggling with can easily be solved in Glow Up Academy. Now, we said people have to like you, they have to know you, they have to trust you. How do we get people to trust us? You have to be consistent. Netta said my issue is going live. Come in Glow Up Academy, Netta. All of my students, including myself, were terrified of live. You would have never guessed it. Watching this live right now, I know for a fact you would never guess I used to be shy to go live. You would have never thought that I would be intimidated to promote my product. You would have never thought that I make thousands of dollars on live. You would have never thought it. You would, just looking at this live, if this is your first time, you would have never thought it. But it's not just me. A lot of my students, terrified, not knowing what to say, worried about what people would think, worried that no one would join, worried about not having the look, all of the things. Now I see them on live. They are their true, authentic self. Got so many people in their lives. They're being themselves. They're showing up confidently. They're showing up consistently. They're selling with ease. You would have never thought that they once didn't want to go live. You would have never thought it. You would have never thought it. I sell all day because sales vendor by day. So why do you struggle with live? Is it fear? Fear shows up in so many ways that we don't even realize it's fear. Some of you guys convince yourself, oh no, I'm a perfectionist. That's what you say. No, that's fear. Sorry, y'all, I got this puzzle piece here. Okay. A lot of times, we don't even recognize what fear is. See, we think fear means, oh, I'm scared. No, not always. Not always. Perfectionism is a form of fear. Not having confidence is fear. So, how much longer do you want to continue to allow fear to hold you back? Join Glow Up Academy. It's as simple as that. Get the clarity and the strategies that I use in my own business. $1.30 a day. You can't beat that. The minute Netflix tells you it's time to renew that subscription, you go do it. The minute Hulu tells you it's time to renew the subscription, you go do it. The time Disney Plus tells you it's time to renew, you go do it. The minute it's time for you to renew your mindset, learn how to actually make the products and sell them, crickets. Crickets. Now, we said people have to like you, know you, trust you. How do we get people to trust us? You have to be consistent. This is why we have to rewire our mindset. You must be consistent. If you truly want to be successful in business or with anything in your life, that is going to require you to be consistent. And the reason why so many of you guys are struggling with that, struggling with sales, is because you're not even consistent. You're not even consistent. You went live once, 2 months ago. How in the world is that consistency? You posted one video 6 weeks ago. How in the hell is that consistency? If you want to earn people's business, you must first earn their trust. And you will not earn nobody's trust if you do not show up consistently. And the reason why you struggle with consistency is because you don't hold yourself accountable. No. What you would rather do is scroll, watch, wish, pray, manifest, hope. But doing something consistently, no. You don't want to do that. Because imagine if you actually consistently showed up for your business. You would consistently make sales. Imagine if you consistently posted content. you would actually grow an audience. Imagine if you consistently promoted your products. You would actually make money. But what you would rather do is scroll from one live to another because you have convinced yourself that watching is better than doing. That's what you told yourself. That's fear, because it's so much more comfortable to watch than it is to do. And that comfort zone, that's your fear that you were trapped in. In order to really change your life, it's going to require you to do something different. Because what you've been doing is obviously not working. Is it? If it was, you wouldn't even be here. You would be running your business. You would be on live. You would be making content. You would be posting. You wouldn't be here. But you're here because why? Because you're struggling with something. There is something that's not clicking. So how much longer do you want to struggle with it? You want to do another 2 weeks and waste more time, be 2 weeks older and 2 weeks in the same spot that you're in right now? Or would you like today to be the day that you finally get started? Because when we started this live, we said action takers only. And all of you guys were like, I'm an action taker. No, you're a talker. You're a talker. You're not an action taker. Because action takers actually do action, right? They don't just keep talking, they do. There is no need to struggle alone. There is no reason to keep going day by day, not living your dreams and not having your business that you've been telling everybody about. But fear has you so locked in, you're not even willing to invest $1.30 a day to change all of that. That fear got you in a chokehold, honey. And it's keeping you right there, right where it wants you, stuck, broke, and watching other people live the life you say you want. That's scary. For those of you guys who are ready, you are an action taker, supposedly. Let's see. Join my Globe Academy. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile, click on my link tree. And you're going to click on my link tree again right here at the bottom. Once you guys get there, you're going to click on the top link. Thank you. You're going to click on the top button that says Globe Academy. The very top one. It is only $39 a month. Cancel anytime. Worst case scenario, you don't like me. Fine. Don't resubscribe. At least you got the information. At least your product is launched. At least you're creating content, and at least you believe in yourself. At least you got that. Everything you need to make money online. No hard feelings, no burnt bridges. YouTube, in order for you guys to enroll, you have to leave off of the live. So you have to leave the live, leave the live and come to my channel, and you're gonna click on the button that says Skool.com. Skool.com, okay? Come in not knowing. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have not one answer. All you have to know is you're worth more than what you're doing right now. You're worth more than the 9 to 5 that leaves you overworked and underpaid. You're worth more than second guessing. You are worth the business that you've been talking about. The problem is you don't believe it. You don't even believe it. If you enroll while we're live, I'll be sitting down talking with you. Let's talk about what you're struggling with. Let's talk about how we can fix it. What are your goals? What kind of content do you want to make? What do you have a passion in? And what's holding you back? Thank you. What's holding you back? You're not getting any younger. You are getting older. And so many of you guys think you have all of this time. First of all, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Secondly, we are already 6 months into 2025. You said back in January you was going to start. What have you really started? What have you actually completed? So based off of your track record, you haven't done anything. Now, what I am not in the business of is convincing you to change your life. I don't have time for it. I am only interested in people who actually want to take action. Because if you are happy with your current situation, then who am I to even begin to try to want to change that for you? No. If you love living paycheck to paycheck, then I want you to continue doing that. I am only interested in helping the women and the men who are ready for something different. They want to create content. They want to learn how to sell. They want to invest in themselves. They want to show up consistently. They want to finally believe in themselves. They want to take action. That's who I'm here to mentor, not the people who just like to be entertained as a dopamine hit. Because as soon as you get off of this live, you're going to swipe 3 more times and spend another hour of your time on someone else's live when you could actually be starting your own business. But that would require you to do something different. That would require you to actually take action, which is something 95% of people are not willing to do. Any questions before we get off of this live? So you guys have Canva and you have ChatGPT. We talked about how you put them together to make your digital product, right? And then we spent time talking about how you're going to actually make money from the digital product. Now, I hope you guys actually do the things that we talked about, but I also live in reality. I know most of you guys are not. Only the people who actually decided to lock into Glow Up Academy are gonna do it because they're struggling with something and they're ready to unstruggle with it. They're ready to finally get the solutions to their problems, okay? Now, TikTok, make sure you guys follow me if you have not already. I do not do Bitcoin and I do not do crypto, okay? So again, I only teach you how to create and sell digital products. I teach you how to turn your content into cash. I teach you how to get on the other side of your phone. I don't do Bitcoin, I don't do crypto. If people message you about that, that ain't me. YouTube, only follow the TikTok account linked to the link tree. All others are fake. Yes, all others are fake. All others are fake. I got you. I got you, darling. You have to leave off of the live. And you're going to come to my YouTube channel and you're going to click on where it says Skool.com. And it'll take you right to where you need to be. TikTok. You guys have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Netta, you said you were struggling with going live. Are you ready to unstruggle? You're going to click on my profile picture. Or click on my bio. Oopsies. I don't know how I got on TikTok shop. Click on the link tree right here, and then you're gonna click on the link again at the bottom. And you're gonna click right here where it says Glow Up Academy. Top button. And here we are, $39 a month. We also meet live every single week. Live coaching every single week, absolutely. For $1.33 a day, you can't beat it. You cannot beat it. All right, for those of you guys who said you were struggling, I suppose that means you enjoyed the struggle. For those of you guys who enrolled, I'm going to get off of here now and I'm gonna be inboxing you, so check back in about 5 minutes and you'll see a message from me, okay? Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I enjoyed you on this beautiful Saturday. Again, make sure you guys follow me and I will see you guys later. Bye, YouTube.